Let's check in with Rivian, the company that made, I would say, one of the biggest, if not the biggest splash last year in the electric car world at the LA Auto Show. They've unveiled this amazing truck and also a SUV that's built on the same platform. And since then, the buzz kind of continued, but not much like new information has been released. But now there's something new that came out of the interview with Forbes that their CEO RJ did. And I'm a little bit concerned, maybe not a lot concerned, but I'm a little bit concerned. I'll tell you why, but at the same time, the buzz around it is really good for the entire industry. All of this is coming up next. Welcome to E4 Electric, your #1 source of unbiased electric car news. If this is your first time here, that's okay. Just go ahead and click on that subscribe button. That way you'll become a part of this community and won't miss anything moving forward. Of course, a quick shout out to one of my newer Patreons, as always, Cameron Lambert. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for supporting my channel. It's the independent channel that's essentially is your contribution. It matter a lot in me moving forward. And of course, this is the only place where you can watch me live. So if you're interested in that, and there's a link in the description of this video. Check that out. All right, so let's talk about Rivian. As you know, huge availing, like really, pretty much they are the leader of electric truck revolution, if you will, right now. Despite the fact that Tesla is planning one. Remember Workhorse, which was kind of a plug-in hybrid. Now Ford is saying that they are moving forward with their F-150, which we just got a first spy shot. Now this is the outer body, the old body of the not even the current, the previous version of F-150, but they are obviously testing it. So, but Rivian is really the leader at this point. We haven't really heard from them in a while since the unveiling. Essentially, their social media right now is like a family vlog, right? Like here's RJ with they took this trip to Aspen and they took all of these pictures, snowboarding, and have all kinds of fun, which is great. It's a good contrast to the production hell that the other company who's planning on unveiling the electric truck is going through. And so that was cool. And of course they had some cool photo ops like this one. I think it's a pretty beautiful picture, essentially showcasing kind of both cars in one picture. I absolutely love this one. So, and as you know, RJ was, I want to say, I mean, I had an opportunity to do an interview with him in LA during their unveiling. As you guys know, Rihanna was there, and I didn't know. Then I never ended up even bumping into her. Or maybe I have. But anyway, so as you can see, we had a pretty good time, and it was a big deal. But now there's an article in what is this? I think Forbes. There's an article in Forbes that got me a little bit worried because it's been a couple of months, and so let me tell you what it is. Before that, of course, a quick shout out to our sponsor of this video and of this channel, Avanex, the aftermarket accessories for Tesla and hopefully their future pickup truck. There's a discount code in the description of this video. That way you can save yourselves a few bucks while shopping there. I have quite a few accessories on my Tesla, so check that out. Okay, so usually manufacturers, unless they're Tesla, don't tell you that, well, we're planning on making this many or this many cars. I think it's kind of BS because they should tell us what their plans are. Like I just reached out to Jaguar asking them, hey guys, it's been a while. You're only delivering like 200 Jaguar I-Pace cars in the US. What's going on? How many are you planning on making? And they're like, well, this is not the information we're gonna tell. So, all right, fine, but in the interview in Forbes, RJ actually revealed that they're planning on selling 20,000 in the first year. I believe it was 2021, and then 40,000, double of that, in 2022, both combined for this truck. Now, don't forget, these are not cheap trucks. I mean, they are 68,000 for I believe the truck, and $72,500 for the SUV. So it's it's up there. Though I have to say, if you own a big F series Ford truck or a luxury SUV, it's kind of in the same ballpark. So at first I thought it was kind of expensive, but after the incentives, and tax credits and all of that stuff, I think it might just be pretty good. Now, don't forget, over 400 miles in range. We've seen articles where, we kind of understand that their battery technology is amazing, especially the way they're cooling, the active cooling system that basically utilizes cooling plates, and therefore I believe their batteries are like 25% more dense because of that. Lots of cool stuff. Now, one kind of problem I had is that the executives that they got, I think one is from Jeep and another one is not from Lamborghini, but another like a high performance car company. They're not coming from electric car companies, right? Or companies that even made an electric car before. So to me, that's a bit of a issue because it's kind of a old school legacy manufacturer, guzzling companies. But nevertheless, they, so far looks like they've executed pretty well. They raised about almost $500 million in their funding. They bought for like, I think 16 million. There's something really pathetically cheap. They bought a factory already. And they've been around for, like 9 years until essentially unveiling this amazing car. But my concern is not only some of the executive staff, but also it's, now that they reveal that they're managing, or believe they will manage to sell 20,000 of these, I'm a little concerned that they're not saying that they're kind of sold out in the first year, because that's what I kind of expected. Don't forget the reservation, where you can go to their website and make a reservation. It's only $1,000, pretty reasonable. And the buzz was so big in the electric car community, and at the same time there is really no competitor right now. We don't know what Tesla's going to do. We don't know when Tesla even going to deliver those, because I would assume it's at least 2022 and beyond. So you might get this one, and then still after 2-3 years, if you want to switch to Tesla, you probably will be able to just be on time, especially if you're in Europe or China. So I am surprised that they're not saying now that they are planning on selling 20,000, that they kind of say, oh, we're all sold out. Because remember, Porsche said, hey, we're pretty much sold out. We're going to double our production the first year. That's a big deal, especially if they're going to be raising more funding, Rivian. This would be a big number. So my concern is that if they don't have right now, after all this publicity, if they don't have 20,000 reservations around the world, I would be concerned. So I really hope they do, because this does seem to be like an amazing product. So we'll see. Maybe he didn't think it's through, and maybe they will reveal it. And I hope it's in maybe 30s, 40s, or maybe 50s, which I think would be quite normal. If you actually ask me, I think that would be something that I'll be like, okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? How many reservations do you think they should have right now, just based on all the publicity and all of the all of the hoopla that we've seen surrounding it? Are you a reservation holder yourself? Definitely let me know. I'm looking forward to your comments. Other than that, see you guys next time, and remember to stay charged.